because there's different kinds of life artists. There's the life artist who is making their life is very artistic. And whether they are an artist or maybe they don't even think of themselves as an artist, but if you meet them and you see the way they do their life, you'll realize it's very original, and it's original, and trying to find adjectives to try to describe this. It's kind of just, it's their own thing. It's kind of funky, and it's their own thing. And they do this over here, and then they do this over here, and they plug into the world in a variety of ways. And it's all about having fun and enjoying themselves and doing things that are stimulating and a lot of times aesthetically pleasing and arty, and usually arty and stuff. And so there's people that have lives like that, and they're life artists, or just whatever their profession is. They really approach it from a point of view of play and creativity, and so that's a life artist. But that's kind of the secular side of it, and then you have the spiritual side of it, where the person is doing that also, but they're a spiritual artist. And so they're very aware of how the unconscious is informing their life art, and they're looking at their dreams, and they're studying what comes up in conflict, and they're having conversations with their partner that are very intellectually and spiritually stimulating, and they're getting material out of that. And they are looking at synchronicities. They're living to some degree by synchronicities. So synchronicities show up in the world, and they say, wow, look at that. Look what that's showing me. And then they use the synchronicity to make decisions in life. They go in this direction because of a synchronicity. And so, yeah, we allow synchronicities to inform us and direct us, and or dreams. And so this is more of we also had a concept called living in the movie, and you recognize the projected or movie-like nature of reality, and then you're interpreting your world the way like an art student would study a really deep movie, and what are the symbolic motifs that are behind that scene or that character or whatever, and you're really mining reality for symbolic meaning.